Hey nerds, welcome to Jerry Reacts. Today, we're going to react to Season 1, Episode 7 of Daredevil Born Again, entitled Art for Art's Sake. Coming around to Muse and the graffiti artist, probably. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe. Daily content. If there's a day, there's a reaction. Daredevil, full, uncut, over on Patreon, as well as everything else we've ever watched on the channel, or it's on here for YouTube for free. However you want to go about it. Jerry will do his best work behind the scenes in a few moments. Last episode, he was born again. Both of them. Matt and Wilson, both born again. One donning the Daredevil suit, and the other just releasing his vengeance, releasing his anger on Adam in a prison cell. Adam's still alive. Wilson gave him an equal fighting opportunity. Muse is still alive. It's just beautiful parallels so far between the two. It is almost two shows running just parallel to each other. But now we're in the home stretch of the first season, 7, 8, 9. These are the big and should be biggest episodes. I imagine episode 8 and episode 9 should be crazier than whatever they're going to give us here. So I'm going to shut up and put Jerry behind the scenes, and we can hop right into it. Got 40 minutes.
When you look out this window, what do you see?
New York.
Starbucks. Voters.
Daniel was being literal.
What do you see?
He was being a litterer.
And we have nothing.
Well, that's not entirely true, sir. A girl named Angela Del Toro was dropped off at Presbyterian late last night. Says she actually escaped from Muse.
She's still alive.
She lost a lot of blood. Like
Why'd they cut off his voice like that?
Which, I don't know, kind of sounds like a lot, but
2,500 milliliters.
was able
I done struck a nerve with that boy. Before we get into it, how many milliliters of blood in the human body? About 4,500 to 5,700. She lost half of her body. Half of her body's blood. 1-800 Matt Murdock. You think they got cell phone numbers? Like they've exchanged them?
He's back.
You've awoken him. You've awoken each other without even knowing it. Yeah, I need a fucking blood transfusion ASAP. Having nightmares about that sick shit. Has to take a long shower. Blood rushing off of him. Feet all dirty and shit. Oh, y'all like living together. If you're walking in on brother showering, it has to be a cold shower too, because the shit ain't even steaming up. Here come your girl, booty ball ass naked. Yup, dropped it. Stepping in with you, baby. Let me go ahead and get some of this. Oof. So, don't you worry about my bruise. Don't worry about my black and blue. Let's come here and suck his bottom lip for me a little bit. You awake the devil inside that boy. He don't know how to act.
And it was a lot different to this.
At your old firm, with your old friends.
This is buddies.
Foggy and
Karen.
Kinda.
In the bar.
You know, and sometimes
They fucking destroyed in the first episode. They just ripped it so I can just move it forward. It needs to end with just Karen and Paige, Murdoch and Paige, or Paige and Murdoch, or something, like forming their thing back together. If she can get back, they give us some sort of semblance. I feel like they need each other. I mean, they're avoiding each other for the reasons they gave. Matt was justified, Karen was justified, but you're best friends. You have a trauma bond, and your other best friend isn't here. And if he was here, and if it was any other person happening, he would do his best to keep everybody together, to keep who he could together, whether it was him and Matt or him and Karen.
It's a process.
Got it. Understood. Thank you.
Oh, don't joke your way out of this.
I'm sorry.
He's just like me though, because in serious situations I'd be giggling and laughing, and it's not to divert from the situation. It's just it's just me. It's just a cope, I guess. It's just I don't want to say uncomfortable, but I'm always trying to lighten it somehow, even in the worst situations. It's not always a good thing. I'm aware of that. That's just how my body deals, I guess.
I'm sorry.
I love you, Matt.
Ooh, you're at the I love you stage.
I love you too.
Ooh. How many days and months and weeks and time has passed between them two first meeting? That's the ultimate thing right there. And that's her heartbeat and his heartbeat probably playing in the background.
You're on your own.
He's so close to saying fuck it and just doing it.
Just over a year ago.
Like, just doing the whole thing himself. Probably almost exposing himself in the process.
When he vanished.
It's been a year.
Ha! We're talking about a man who single-handedly destroyed 10 years of business infrastructure. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
How? 10 years I built that operation. It was totally fail-proof.
Wasn't Daredevil proof.
Fail-proof until he had me unjustly arrested. He took down my entire business. One that made hard-working people who believed in themselves and my enterprise richer than they ever dreamed of. Savagely beating them.
Pop, pop, pop. They deserved it.
Broke bones. Broke spirits.
What did you do? The fuck? You smashed a dude's head in with a car door.
Asked me a bunch of questions.
Oh God, those bodies are still just up there. You ain't got that shit down yet?
Most of us aren't earning at all. Then he sends the brick they me for nearly $2 million.
That was me.
Oh,
You know the rules. Play nice. Keep smart, keep low. You did none of that. Now you owe.
the rules were worth it when you were running things. It was better then. You know that.
Stirring the pot.
I see it on your face.
Don't talk shit.
Maybe.
Don't pressure. Don't threaten. Moving the puzzle pieces around to force those two against each other, to force Vanessa against Wilson. Interesting. But if she finds out about Adam, good heavens.
Hi.
Oi. Yeah. Yeah. This is the kid. This is what I'm telling you about.
I'm having this dream. It's my 8th birthday, and we're at the house upstate. We used to spend summers there. And I go outside, and someone hands me this bouquet.
Yeah. That's 100% Muse. And I'm not taking no for an answer. Look at him. That's the fucking weird kid from Wednesday. He plays the role well. He showed up at her book signing. That's who it is. Sorry. What else do you want? If it's not, I'll be befuddled. But this kid has school shooter vibes 100%. Definitely has the vibes to drain your blood and paint a fucking paint by colors on the side of a wall.
Of red balloons.
Paint by numbers. You know what I meant.
I was 16 at the time.
You said was.
3 months after Coach Lee started training Bastion, his body showed up on the estate. Cause of death was listed as unknown, but there was never an investigation.
Why? Why wasn't it investigated?
Killed him.
I'll put it this way, it wouldn't surprise me if he did. But you know, we're in the innocent until proven otherwise business, so.
I hated him, but
Unless this is some wild ass red herring, they're just spelling it out for you. Art for art's sake. Have this episode to build up who Muse is, and then shoot us out of a cannon for the last 2 episodes. I'm on board with it. Yeah.
in the end, I learned a lot from Coach Lee.
Do you still compete in Taekwondo?
Just about to hit them with the, oh, that's very emotional, but looks like the time for our session's up. Your insurance didn't cover your last payment, so that'll be $99. Thank you. We'll see you next week. Therapy's really good for your mental. It really is. It's beautiful. But son of a bitch, the ending of every therapy session sucks. It's the most like snap back to reality moment where instead of just getting, obviously you can't have unlimited time. They have other patients and other people and they have to make money. But like, session's over. Give me $100. Okay.
Well, they weren't the only ones down there. Rumors that Vigilante from Hell's Kitchen is back.
Well, those aren't just rumors. We don't have confirmation on that, sir, but we are definitely open to the possibility.
Yeah. Thank you. You've done a good job.
If they did find Matt's blood at the crime scene, and she or somebody else on the force had the ability to say, this has been confirmed as blind lawyer, blind counselor Matt Murdock, I'm like, well, let's go talk to him. And then Fisk is there to shut it down to protect Matt's identity, but still being against what he's doing would be fucking sick. Fucking tear dripping down her eyeball.
No. This is a good thing. Now there are no more secrets between us.
We can finally be together.
One question on your mind right now. Can I make it to the door in time?
Something cracked. The fact she even tried it's insane. Does he sketch out all of his victims? Is removing their goddamn eyeballs? That's a good inclusion of him. But how the fuck are you gonna tell that from some bumps in a painting?
Hey!
Ah, you deserve that shit. Fuck you, pal. Hey, man, you gotta go quick, bro. It's
Are you sure it
daytime.
was him?
Oh, yeah, as far as I could tell. But the facial recognition ID'd the sketch as Heather Glenn, a psychiatrist downtown.
Now you have a mutual interest to save this woman.
Yeah, I'll put out an APB.
No, don't. The task force can handle this. You are the thin, dark line protecting this city. Remind them of that.
The thin, dark line. You know what they wanted to say.
Please don't. Please don't.
No. Oh my God! 13 Reasons Why. Oh my! I remember it's down the road, not across the street. Don't listen to that. That's not. Nope. Don't do that.
What the fuck are you doing? You've kidnapped me and then you're gonna what, shoot me? Huh? Look at you. You can't even talk to me without that insane mask on. Anybody who needs a mask is a coward.
You ain't gonna say that when your baby boy shows up in 3, 2, 1, 2, 1. Oh! Belly to back. Oh my God! Just did a fucking. Oh shit! Hello, mother brother. Surprise, bitch! Hold that for me, right in the goddamn temple. Oh fuck! Another stray bullet. Watch out, bro. Want it? He'll curve that shit.
Approaching the north entrance. Stand by the breach.
Oh, punched right in the knee. Caught that shit too. That's typical Marvel fashion with all those cuts right there. But I think something that worked very well with Daredevil in the Netflix show was kind of the 1 cuts or 2, 3 cuts in the fight scene. Not every other fucking move having a cut. Let him go at it, bro. Let him get the choreography down. And don't CGI it. Woo, shit. Yeah, there's my painting, bitch. There's art for art's sake. He knows the Taekwondo. Fuck your books. Oh, fuck. Down she goes. Tie that fucking tourniquet tighter on her arm, bro. Gone. Yep. Oh, shit. He had to leave her.
Muse is dead. Secure the building.
She lit his ass up. Managed to stabilizer. Good. I thought for a second he unloaded on her or unloaded on him with a gun. And I was like, where the fuck is this show going? But the fact that it was her, I mean, defensive purposes. You cut me open. Threat against my life. I'm going to put some holes in you. Sorry. I'm not. Hey, Matt, thanks for saving my therapist. Well, me and that therapist been doing the fucking ugly bumps. Coitus.
I don't know about what they say.
He kind of covered for Matt right there, didn't he? Like, oh, it's hard to say. Can't really tell. It's hard to see up here. Oops. What else you want brother to say, man? That's the way the cookie crumbles. I think he's covering for him. Wonder if that'll change your opinion on people with masks.
You think?
Think it's Matt? He's the only smart person in the show that can put two and two together?
He said my name.
Who?
Daredevil.
32 Wither Street is alone. Who's that to? I think she's setting this guy up and not Wilson. The brother already been shot in the face twice. Damn!
Thank you, Buck.
Thank you, Buck. You ain't gonna ask Buck if he don't want no steak or nothing, bro? Beep, up, 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 up. I really think that it should get to a point where he just dons the white suit again towards the end here and really just takes his place back as Kingpin in this situation. I think that'd probably be one of the better ways to go about it. So it's another good episode. It's not as good as the last episode was, but we now get right now it's sitting at a 9.4 off the initial ratings from everybody. I think it's good. I don't think it's that good. I think that'll definitely drop. I feel like Vanessa was setting up the tracksuit guy rather than setting up her husband. I could be wrong on that. I feel like maybe they were in cohorts a little bit. Cohorting. If not, him asking, hey, you want some dinner to bring home? Because we got to have a long-ass conversation. Now they ain't got no therapist. She needs some time off from work. She heard Daredevil say her name. When is she going to put two and two together that it's Matt? Will the fact that Daredevil saved her change her opinions on masked vigilantes and villains a little bit? Is she going to get it? Will it click for her? I think Muse dying is great. I think it nips it. There's not too many legs to it, but again, we could have had you could have sprinkled in a little better leading up to people are dying, this person's missing, we can't find them, etc., etc. Like you hear stuff over a radio call, but there's no confirmation of it. You know, there's these paintings popping up. They do that, but in such a small way where you could have made it a bit bigger and a bit more grandiose, which just means one of two things. We'll probably deal with Kingpin at the end of the season, or another villain will come up. I really think we still don't have answers for the person who killed White Tiger and was wearing the Punisher skull. I think this task force should don it and cause him to come out. There's 2 episodes left. We're not going to get much of Frank. I doubt we'll get much of Karen. We still haven't heard anything about Bullseye being locked up. So there's some layers here that I want explored. And I don't know when we're going to get that. 2 episodes, and then obviously we have season 2 next year, which again, I just thought we were going to get 23 episodes this whole year, but splitting it up into probably 3 seasons. I don't know. This season has 9 episodes. The next season has 8 episodes. So that's only 17 episodes. There's 6 left. We're just going to keep going down in episodes. McDuffie, again, taking a little bit of back roll here. Daniel stepping up, talking shit to BB. We don't actually get Ayala in this episode, Angela, or Angela Del Toro is her full name. But we'll see if that ends with her maybe donning the mask. We'll see how Heather copes with all of this stuff, copes with being saved, and copes with being in that situation. As it's been announced, she didn't kill him. They're giving it to his task force. So the public opinion, that weight's lifted off her shoulders, but she still has to bear that cross. And it comes down to if Matt's going to reveal himself to that or not. But it was good to talk about Foggy and Karen and that union. And I don't know. I don't know where it goes in the last 2 episodes. I just think we have to see Kingpin don the white suit. And I don't think him and Kingpin's going to have a fight. I think he just has to take down this task force, and it's going to rub him the wrong way. And then it'll go from there. This person says it was a great episode, but it felt too short. I agree with that a little bit. Felt a bit rushed. There is no trivia for the episode so far. Once the whole show's over, we'll read the overall trivia for just Daredevil in general. But our next episode does not have a title yet, I don't think. Typically, they save it for a week. Obviously, we're watching this today. It's April Fool's. It is 11:42 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so this episode's been out for just a little bit. Yeah, still no information on what the next episode will be called. We'll get episode 8 on April 8th, and we'll get episode 9 on April 15th. And I think that's probably where we'll leave it. There's not a whole lot else to talk about. I don't know where it's going to go. I'm just excited. So we'll leave it there. As always, my friends, thanks for hanging out and watching. I'll see you sometime next week. I'll have links and everything in the description box down below. Playlist up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one.